anyways, welcome. Actually, one second. All right, now, excuse me. Welcome to the podcast. We actually got 500 in yesterday. Oh, so I'll be at the track. Well, I'll probably be on my way home. But yeah. Happy Memorial Day to y'all. Well, at least Americans here. And um, don't know why they do this. During when I was setting up earlier. But anyways, we are here to recap for last week in sports. Then we look forward to next week. So, but first, last week. Newell is gonna win. Series, but I just didn't think it would take 7. So, anyways, we're gonna look at Game 7. So let's change this to, excuse me again, Sports Bet. That for it's Sports Bet for Sportsnet betting site. So I can safely say that the group has the worst goal song of the league. Anyways,
who gets Dallas in the Western Conference Final? Underway, J.T. Miller, along with Elias Pettersson and Ilya Mikheyev. There's a face-off win for the Canucks. Elias rides Lindholm battling along the side of the net. A chance for Garland, who's hit it cross crease, and now the Oilers exit the zone.
I actually missed most of the game.
Flip it in and seal off.
I was only watching game 2 here there because I had to watch FCC match and basically go to bed for yesterday's race. Which we'll talk about later. It's only on Monday. If you see me get up, it's because I need to get some fresh water. I drink a lot more water than I thought I did. So, I need to start drinking more water when I stream.
Saw him at the last second, just threw his stick. There's a quick shift there. That's a tough matchup going against the McDavid line. And then the D on the back end now, Hughes and Rona.
Nugent Hopkins testing. She lobs, and the rebound goes to Hyman, who scored the first goal A chance there for Pedersen. Couldn't corral the pass. Pedersen after it. The shoulders. He knocked down Countryman Matthias Ekholm. There's a shot. Rebound. And Pedersen unable to find that.
I just don't know how, don't you forget about me, someone threw a basketball song.
Stop and a rebound. Bouchard puts it right on.
Hello, Connor. Of course, my cat was sleeping, and he comes out. He likes to sleep in my closet behind me. Of course, he comes out for food, like typical cat. They just want food, water. Sometimes they want to play.
Along with Sam Lafferty back
And then, but most of the time they want to sleep. I don't know. I tweet my link out once, and I get all these.
One-on-one with Stuart Skinner, unable to pull the trigger.
Nice settle drops it off.
Account
with a piece of that. Holloway was waiting for a pass, doesn't come. Ekholm in front off the back heel of Keane. And the Canucks are able to work it ahead. Here comes Garland. Had that chance just a few moments ago, and that one into the glove of Skinner.
McDonald's should do an FC sponsor, do game day app specials on the app. Or post-match specials, because McDonald's is usually my post-match go-to. Speaking of which, I won't be shooting Wednesday because of the match. Warriors I was going to shoot Wednesday as if 8500 got moved to today. Obviously not. So I like how even Cruz and McDavid can skate 17 kilometers, which I don't get, but kilometers is America, give me miles per hour. I know it's a Canadian TV network, at least both on F1 does.
Everybody just trying not to get into that pot late on the shift.
Here's Bouchard, up rolls through, Sheeloff left it there, and it was knocked wide by Derek Bryant. We nearly got a gift back the other way.
Harvey's Burgers.
And Cody Ceci
Talking about Steve Harvey.
Come up with that puck around for Bouchard. At center, it's Vogel. McLeod.
Well, the thing went wild for 5500 was FCC's game against Toronto up in Toronto. I was there last night. I totally know what day it is. Sunday night. It was a long night last night. It took way too long to get out the parking lot.
Off of another aggressive play at the line, little shuttle pass in from the red line.
And then it was absolutely pouring.
Sheeloff's able to pick that
Well,
one
I'm going to
off.
use the restroom. Refill my water, so I'll be right back. Hahaha. I should probably pull up. Very good, now we'll play music. Anyways, I'm back. So
Didn't score in the first
that's the most
54.
anticlimactic breakaway
Get them. So I would expect in the first 5 minutes
I've
of
seen
this
in a
period,
while.
maybe even a couple of shifts together and get an opportunity to get them into this hockey game.
Usually the case after a successful penalty kill. It's
Holloway and Kane come out for the face.
I don't know why that took me so long to think of a word to say.
For CC, loads of fire, scores! Cody CC has opened the scoring in Game 7.
A shot from the right. The win by the winger. Holloway comes in and wins.
If there's a Oilers fans trying to get like a sack, like, oh come on, because I noticed.
Tipped by Holloway coming through.
And people usually get for snacks to take a potty break in between plays, which is why like when I'm going to FCC match, if I have to use the restroom, I'm going to go before halftime, the halftime rush. I guess there's some pizza for a snack, maybe some Pepsi to drink.
Still alive and looking to retrieve.
They should do that before halftime. Something like that before halftime. But anyways, you're gonna
and gets it back from
go over rush. You're gonna miss the kickoff. It was second half is up. Shit. Because it's a pre-game rush and
so effective, side to side, right back in the middle. He's expecting a shot and then
halftime rush.
Ian Cole's in the way, tries to get a piece of it, gets off the stick, and then the glove of Sheloff as he dives. If Cole doesn't get that with the stick early on,
has to get back, a race for it. Kane and Zadorov dueling, and it's Kane stopped by Sheloff. Couple of
what a great foot race here. A little good stick by Evander Kane. Now he's got inside, and Sheloff again.
It's just funny when nothing against Nashville. It's just funny when Vancouver played a rhythm with playoffs and lost in 7.
Now the top line comes out with a tired Vancouver.
But they still struggled against Nashville. But you see FCC plays on Wednesday.
Evan Bouchard! And the Oilers have back-to-back goals from their blue line.
Last change, but they get them hemmed in. Now they get a change. You keep the pressure on. You've got a tired bunch of Vancouver Canucks now. Over a minute. You're going to see they're not covering. They're not as aggressive. They're sitting back passively. Zach Hyman with just an excellent screen there on Sheloff's. And with his head up and a quick wrister, I think Hyman got a piece of that one right there.
Kane tries to clear. Zadorov holds it in. Now Desharnais on the tape for Kane. 91 against 91 again. Draisaitl across. And nice stop. Sheloff off Holloway. McDavid.
It's so funny that Hyman has all these goals in playoffs. And people say, well, it's just still a two-player team. It's like, tell me you haven't watched playoffs without telling me you haven't watched playoffs.
McDavid to change that.
Either way, just to get a little rant out of the way.
Bouchard fires wide. Rebound. Nugent Hopkins scores. Power play goal.
Yeah, guys, but to only have two players.
You know Bouchard, he's going to be the dangerous one. You've got Hyman in the middle, and watch how quickly he just throws his body out there, gets it corralled quick enough. And Sheloff just tries to throw his body towards the post. He knows he's got a fast.
I don't keep saying this, but I really need to work on drinking more water.
Opening round.
That's what you have memories of, right? As a team, you can't come in here and just put yourself out here. It's a third period where you have to be desperate. You have to get everything you can.
Back it goes to Hughes.
You know, that's what just starts to sink in for Vancouver, because like, oh my goodness me, I don't know why we're all British. We're talking about hockey, but like, oh my goodness me, my playoffs on the line. It's stressful, isn't it?
Number one and has been all year, and you put it back on his shoulders, and he's done a nice job of handling.
Oh, giveaway here, Garland scores! Canucks on the board!
See, Vancouver was so outclassed that they needed lucky bounce, like, hope turnovers and lucky bounces to win most of their games.
Surprise, it's Connor Garland.
Well, the big plays. Here's a simple transfer of the puck, and then McLeod just loses it.
Like,
So
bro, what
David
position are you doing there,
So
bro?
he doesn't move quick enough. Nice little pick by Pedersen, and there's the announcer's curse as Skinner right on the back gets underneath the blocker.
And I don't understand who files good goal song.
Tracked by Nugent Hopkins. Heroic scores!
And look how bland my goal graphic is.
Well, the one thing he hasn't been doing much of is taking one-timers. You always wonder about injuries, but that's one thing he does possess. And you can see Echo right in the eyes of Skinner there. Heroic.
But at least we give some for his season.
Under the blocker.
He'll try and tie it up in the corner. Loose! A shot blocked! And another is cleared! Down the ice, Hyman! He overskates it. Heroic, one last chance, and he'll bounce it wide. The Edmonton Oilers are headed to Dallas for the Western Conference Final.
Hello, Connor. Are you just coming over for food, or do you want attention? What, are you so mad? Buddy, I had to go. I spent lots of money. Okay, and your grandpa likes going to eat car races with me. So I had to go. He's just eating, ignoring me, but yeah. So that was that. I think next would be Dallas Stars. Hello, Connor. Let's actually watch game 1 before we watch game 2. I can math, guys.
20 points through 2 rounds.
When I watch Strokes and highlights, well, whatever it was, I'm not good at math. It just was all 600 miles. As soon as they called it, because of the system that excuse me. I'm sorry, I mess. Hit Charlotte. Hit CMS as well. So I don't know why I've decided to be caravan.
Second one does a great job of standing his ground.
Bouchard finds McDavid down that left flank. He'll outlet to Hyman, shooting.
I don't think he is a SARS. I just still think this is a good arena for hockey if you have to put the cameras fair, where people can easily block them. I was watching this and in also in a server watching a movie, Hunger Games Catching Fire. Well, I didn't see Catching Fire like that. Remember, we're still raising money for the Trevor Project. We will be doing it all throughout June.
Back into the Dallas zone, shooting. Ottinger to save. Holloway up to the rebound.
Alright, make sure no one's talking in the chat.
And McDavid without one in 5
And
games.
of course,
They're in the conference final. Marchman shot the Edmonton playoff bubble. 26 points. He loses this, and maybe a break here. Here's Warren Bumble. And stopped by Ottinger.
every time I launch for app, it's like, haha, update available.
Some separation, but he knows that pressure's coming, and when he gets in tight, just a few.
It's why I only watch streams on my computer here. I want to get a new laptop when I watch it on my laptop. This Twitch mobile app is garbage.
Too many, you can see the puck just...
And nearly knocked off the stick of Marchman, but he's able to maintain possession. Duchesne in front. Chance and Skinner out beyond the blue.
Maybe I don't know.
23rd pick.
I'm just not a fan
Anybody so far
of it.
out of that draft class. Joe McDonnell's been sure about just about every pick. And Draisaitl after the penalty kill, swept around by Draisaitl. McDavid on the far side.
I would say I like TNT's NHL coverage revenues at the end. It just thinks that TNT is capable. The only good news about ESPN having a Stanley Cup final is I'm pretty sure some games are on ABC.
Load up the line. Like I said, get your top guys in. How about this play? From your rear end, keeps it alive, gets it back, and then you get a break. There's a block shot that Lindell does a nice job of not allowing it in through, and If you've seen it once,
Here comes Johnston back in. Trying to pivot on Ekholm. Drops it off. That shot hit the traffic en route. Stick coming from. And Skinner with a tough stop there.
but still had a chance to go 5-hole, and Skinner shut it.
Robertson with points in 5 of 6, but has not scored in his last 8.
I wonder how many people tried to seal off the lights on their handrails.
Season in period 2. Bouchard, nice pass. Nugent Hopkins.
I can imagine how much tickets would sit back close to the ice. Like,
Dadonov charging after that. Here's Dadonov coming up with a loose Hopkins.
I can't imagine. I was repeating myself. I was repeating myself.
Broken up there at the line.
I should lose spot.
Been behind the net.
Let's see what I did there. See what I did there. Okay, I'll stop now. Anyways,
Here come the Oilers. McDavid across. Zach Hyman up with it. Scores! Hyman outfights Esa Lindell.
Once again, Oilers only had 2 players, guys.
Have a 2-1 lead. A 2-0
I know Draisaitl got the opening goal, but remember, if we only have McDavid and Draisaitl, we don't have Hyman is a fake. Hyman is a deep fake. Usually Hopkins is a deep fake, according to Oilers haters.
I think Hyman was trying to put
Anyways,
watch the stick get in there right at the last second. So
just shoot spot.
Back to the line, Lindell across.
No one's even talking. So you're literally talking to no one.
It comes as chance here, and Skinner able to.
What's bro yapping about? But anyways,
got away with it. Pass back to the line, went all the way down into the Edmonton zone. Kulak got back, it goes away.
Gotta love bad turnovers.
Tyler Seguin finishes it.
See, Skinner decided back goalie. His defense has been screwing him over
here by Stuart Skinner, and this just a
multiple times.
And now Skinner stretches out as far as he can. Kulak almost able to stop that one at the other side. But credit Seguin with stopping and staying with it. Took one whack at it. Kulak couldn't get his stick tied up.
I mean, Dallas has the second worst goal song in the league.
He's the one that
tried to give it back, and it was broken up by McLeod and Fogle.
Ooh, look at me. I can yell my team's name.
Here, along with McLeod, walking in, and Ottinger trying to get it down low. Pavelski got a stick on that. Bouchard gloves it, holds it in. Here comes Bouchard across, and they come off the bar.
2-on-1 the other way. Instead, Bouchard did a nice job of keeping the puck in at the line, and then
puck flipped ahead, and Jamie Benn is there with the dog.
Bullets would have probably won this game regulation, having been no silly turnovers. But let's for first goal.
Front of theirs.
You can see it's 2-1 of the third.
A lot of work to be done, and it begins in the third period with Edmonton on the power play. Marchman still has work ahead and get it out. Ekholm quickly back to McDavid. On the backhand to the net. Under the stop. Tipped loose for the blue paint. They got a stick on it, but doesn't clear.
So, truly hard seltz.
Here's Robertson.
Special hard seltz if that's your hockey
league. Back to the line. After that shot doesn't get to the net.
Betway, Ruling Sports. I'm an official betting partner for the NHL.
Tyler Seguin has tied it.
I just find it funny that both Dallas goals in game 1 were so soft for the defense. Like,
and when you get the puck to the net, you never know what's going to happen. It's off the skate of Darnell Nurse in front, goes right onto the stick of Seguin. He's just trying to get away from the traffic.
Two super turnovers. If Willis would take this away, Willis gets shut out.
Right skate of Nurse and right onto the stick of Seguin in this building. That was.
And Tyler Seguin is a tapping merchant for that goal.
And here's a break. Dylan Holloway's in. Stop by Oscar. Oh, what a stop.
I don't know why people are saying, "Oh, what a stop!" He really fell.
Tries to go forehand and
he fell. He fell, got lucky. Now what a stop.
Game 1 of this Western. 25
So your Canadian network stop
Stanley Cup playoff goals now for Seguin.
blazing over.
And we should note 50 playoff points as a member of the Dallas Stars. And
Desharnais knocks Pavelski down.
there's 25 seconds gone, and they double minor to McDavid.
Oh, for
And here's Robertson
1980.
again, and that hits the post.
I don't know one
Down
person
the
anyways,
outside,
but
but was maybe missing for a couple of games.
Well, here's the tough angle shot here. that
this is always
Stuart
possible for
Skinner
use because I'm giving my
Hits a
commentary.
leg and caroms into the corner. Duchesne on it again. Out there with Pavelski. 18 game-winning Stanley Cup goal. Skinner reached out to.
Chance to clear, unable to do so. Pavelski just throws it to that area in the middle. Yeah, there's.
You can now Edmonton to the attack. Over the line, Bouchard. On to the right side. Hyman spin, shoot, rebound,
I don't know why people think that was such a good save. He really just
That McDavid showed here on the wraparound, didn't panic and even pulled it further to try to get it around Ottinger. And watch Ottinger at the end of this. He's somehow able to keep that pad or that stick there, and then he just stares.
that was like the
McDavid
most
down
routine save I've
afterwards.
ever seen.
As I said, the instinct for McDavid is to just shovel it quickly.
And Johnston.
Don't know why people freak out over it.
And will be headed for more overtime tonight. Johnston unable to get a shot.
Even
away.
rewatching it, well, I'm not sleep deprived. Not if I could have saved.
Working against the steady. Tanev. Oh, it's in front scores! It's over!
But boy, let's wait. I forgot.
32 seconds
Baby.
in, redirected from the slot.
That boy, we're about to see the incredibly
And
disrespectful
they may take a
DJ.
look here. That puck went past the
By himself earlier, a broken play here that creates. Look at the pile up back. You got 2 Dallas Stars, so they're late getting back into the zone. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins does a great job of keeping this
You're about to
alive.
see Dallas
You
are
can see
really
Kyle
bad.
Sutherland wave off
Yes.
as Nugent-Hopkins chipped it along the board.
We're not going to watch highlights because of what we did, but I show. Let's see. I think I saw a tweet about it. Of course. You can pay Elon to be a horrible person to hide your likes. No, I guess I like to tweet about it. Anyway, Oilers unfortunately lost game 2. Boris, I'm not gonna show highlights. Is well, I could, but we're gonna show FCC highlights first. Funny part is I thought the same started at 8-2. Wait, 30, excuse me, not 8. So I was confused with Oilers were playing when the FCC match was like 20 minutes in because it's really at 8. It's really gonna be a 7:40 kickoff. Really, it's about 7:40 kickoff. Excuse me. So, there's a credit part.
Two changes for TFC. Bernadetsky suspended. Coelho drops to the bench. Osorio and Marshall Rutty come in. After victory over
Back on
St. Louis,
suspension by that one player.
Kelsey comes into an inviting front three. Away we go. Now the phrase in these parts used to be, it's a bloody big deal, and today it feels exactly that. Victories like that, Caelan Carr, will certainly help with confidence.
Yeah, they'll be buzzing, especially
I
coming
still
off
can't
that
believe
5-1
this
win at
place
home
is hosting a World
against their
Cup
rivalry
match.
derby match. The way they played in it as well.
He smacks it towards goal. Easy pickings for Roman Celentano in goal.
I mean, look how bad that grass is. How have we got a World Cup match? Or how have I hosted for Canada is beyond me. Like, they have to add seats because FIFA, it's greedy and has the minimum, so instead of playing our pretty soccer stadiums we have in this country, we're forced to play American football stadiums because they have enough seating. So stupid, so greedy.
Cincinnati finds something here. Towards the Caspian goals, the end towards goal. Not too far wide.
Like when Kansas City hosts, they're gonna be at Arrowhead Stadium instead of wherever the I almost called them the Wizards, wherever Sporting Kansas City plays. This is my first time watching highlights.
Discuss and
of course, we completely edit out for obvious, for an obvious red card for basically launching into Roman head first. I didn't feel like it was going to count. I was going to call the foul before and give us a free kick. I was like, crap. Of course, we completely edit out the missed red card. See if I can find it. Robert must be doing something, but anyways, let me go to a conversation with my mom. I sent her a message. So I'm going to copy it and paste it into Paint. It may take me a second because we talk a lot, especially it was weird. I was having track. I had great signal. Thank you, Verizon. But the only spot I didn't have signal was like in my parking spot. And it was the only place I had signal walking from the track. That one part of 1B was the only. Hi, Connor. Excuse me, for only place. Signal. Anyways, I should have took some video last night because it was some of the most beautiful ground to ground lighting I've ever seen. Like, it even looked real, some of the bolts. Like, it was just beautiful to see all the ground to ground lightning. Why is it lightning? Wow, we really didn't talk a lot yesterday. Anyways, I did not expect FCC to win that match. It sounds so loud. I'll put it in the vlog, my 8500 vlog, which I'm gonna edit on Wednesday, starting tomorrow, I should say, because I'm taking tomorrow off. Yeah, if it's gonna be a longer podcast, I really don't care. And because it was a head injury, which I call BS on. Um, um, uh, hi, OBS. OBS. Whoops, did not mean to open Twitter. I'm gonna keep calling it Twitter. Now we call it X. But you can see, like, if we conveniently edited out this clean obvious red card. I mean, Roman clearly has the ball. He clearly leaves his feet. It clearly drives into Roman. I mean, and of course, this is for also this ref should never ref another FC Cincinnati match again, because he's a ref who got pissy over Matt Miazga doing this. So, and they missed an offside call before a penalty kick, which was supposed to nullify it, but you know.
Chelsea with the goal. FC Cincinnati do what FC Cincinnati do.
Back of the net. You can see it's a great save there, but right there just sets it up and then comes across it for his third goal for FC Cincinnati, and in an instant to start the second half.
Corner taken quickly.
So.
Lorenzo Insigne combining.
It's so well worked, straight off the training ground. They've already scored one off a corner. That one direct. This one comes in from intricate combination play, and he puts it across the frame of goal. Jared Etienne Jr.
I don't know what's for my opponents of my team to have goals, basically tap it.
Forward again, and perhaps another opening for FC Cincinnati. The balance and angle was always against Kelsey.
With him and Orejano standing on top of it.
In the meantime,
We're probably going to completely edit out for offside.
Sergio Santos comes on fresh from his first goal of the season in Major League Soccer. Sorashana looking to find a way through.
Before the foul, which it was offside before the foul happened, so that's supposed to cancel it out. But anyway.
And for FC Cincinnati, it's the other Argentine, Orejano, stepping up with a breakout match.
I knew they were going to head it out, but clear obvious offside. Yeah, it's such a soft penalty.
It comes from Insigne dropping deep, and he's just tantalizing them to draw Miazga out. That opens up space in behind, and it's tantalizing them.
Or did they?
Insigne dropping deep, and he's just tantalizing them to draw Miazga out.
I think that was just a soft penalty, man.
Is able to stretch the field here. You can see Miazga going high up the pitch to chase Insigne, and the back post is always going to be the spot that's open in the situation. And Etienne squares it across, and you can see there Miles Robinson clearly brings down Owusu.
Clearly brings him down. Really is debatable.
Lorenzo Insigne.
Insigne sets the ball at his spot. He was never in doubt from there. Picks out his spot, puts it past In the second half, when they've needed to find their way back.
Beat Toronto and Victor Reyes, or however you say his name.
Insigne has come to life in the second half. You can see the goals have really invigorated him.
So,
He's got the crowd behind him.
so we are playing 12 against 11. So funny how they actually think this dude's a good ref.
Growing in strength and confidence, but this is just outrageous to strike from this distance. We've seen him score once already this
Another little flick inside. Forward now for Acosta. Luciano Acosta. Twisting, turning, teasing. Angle ball play. Goal! Santos with number 4.
At that time, was Stadium Ghost is hilarious. I mean, I was baffled during that, unfortunately.
Put it in that window.
Like, I was like, okay, we're gonna get a draw. I really need to use the restroom. Blah 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 blah. Start getting ready for bed. Set to be up at 5:30 yesterday. Clear and obvious offside. Just a step. What do you mean, just a step? His entire body's almost offside, bro. What do you mean, just a step? Oh, you shoot a step offside. His entire body's almost offside. What do you mean, just offside? I consider just offside for shoulder. He was way offside.
Just a step offside there. It's clear. Does so well here with the finish to strike through that pass.
And behind.
It was clear and obvious.
Is that historic? Euphoric.
It's just funny how they're like, that's just a step offside. Seriously, why does MLS they can keep forcing Miami down our throats? We don't care about Miami. No one does. We hate. In fact, we all know for Miami. Oh, yeah, that's a ban. Bye bye. Anyways, didn't realize. He realized there was a bot there. I was so busy talking about soccer. What's hockey? Anyway, yeah, that was type of series. I miss production. Anyways, let's watch 108th running of Indianapolis 500 highlights.
This is, and always has been, and will be, the greatest spectacle in racing. This is the Indianapolis 500.
You ready? Green, 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 green.
I had my phone ready. I was like, hey guys, you want a video of a first lap?
Will Power is on the outside.
Look back though at Santino Ferrucci. It stars and stripes, goes right to P4. Ferrucci's on the hunt with the 3 Penske's leading.
Further back, I think the blue and orange cars.
Man, we had this horrible crash. Like,
Marcus Ericsson, around goes Pietro.
And I believe is that Catherine
Tom
the 66?
Blomqvist, the Meyer Shank
I don't know what
Racing rookie.
was
There's
doing there.
Ericsson, car destroyed, banging the steering wheel. His Indy 500 probably over.
The guy who almost won back-to-back in 22 and 23 is out of the race, and so too is the
I don't know
rookie
why
Tom
we were so
Blomqvist.
aggressive for lap 1.
Ericsson, of course, starting right near the back on that final row, and Townsend back there. There is so much dirty air. This is a completely green racetrack, and by that I mean there's no rubber on it from all the rain we've had, and just look at the
Oh boy, did it
there.
right.
You'd have to say 28 cars in front of you taking all of the clean air. On board here with Marcus Ericsson. What happened? Oh, Blomqvist lost it down low. And guys, the irony is that this is exactly the same mistake that took Marcus Ericsson out on qualifying practice. Tom Blomqvist in the 66 get his left front tire on the rumble strip. It unweighted the car, it sent him backwards, and it takes out Marcus Ericsson.
Yeah,
Watch Blomqvist up front on the left.
You just
There
see,
it is.
You get onto that gray concrete patch, just a first-time Indy 500 competitor.
Thank
First
God for
corner,
airstream,
first
y'all.
lap. One of the classic mistakes, rookie error. There's really no other way to put it, Townsend.
Wow,
Watch
is
this
rookie error.
crash.
There's really their first
Watch
corner,
this
first
right
lap.
here, and
One of
people
the
still
classic
bitching about my air
mistakes.
screen.
Rookie error. There's really no other way to put it, Townsend.
If we were about to go back under green, but
So this is four now.
the first of
Race,
Honda
Marcus Armstrong
engine,
is
first
done.
mini Honda
Van
engines
lost
that went.
power to his Honda.
Oh my, that's Marcus Ericsson and Marcus Armstrong, Pietro Fittipaldi, and Tom Blomqvist.
He got back to his box, but I wanted to make sure there was no oil on the track.
McLaughlin and the Pennzoil Chevy at the front of the field. There's moves happening.
Excuse me, this overdrive upgrade
Truck.
trucks.
in trouble. He's being swapped. It's Kyle Larson, and there's contact with Ryan Hunter-Reay.
Hunter-Reay with the hip check to Larson. Something went horribly
I don't understand
wrong
why we were so
for Kyle
aggressive.
Larson on the restart. James, we've been talking about this as they go too wide in turn 1.
Marty said it's one of the things Larson.
In fact, if this is first oval of the season, it's crazy.
We have thousands of laps of practice,
We-
dozens
I
of hours, but this is
definitely
one thing
want
you don't
Texas
experience
as
in the
a-
race. Kyle Larson getting caught out there.
Look at the front too. Oh, there's somebody.
I used to
going
think
on
the
the
tribute
fringe
for
of the
Soulful
grass.
until I heard people say that Texas is the closest you get to speeds here. So now I miss Texas because
Sees his teammate Kyle Kirkwood going big and says,
I was full of flowers.
Great stuff from the Andretti driver.
But
You see him pop out there. Ryan
yeah, this is
Hunter-Reay
first time watching
side
for
by
highlights
side.
from when I
Joining the fight,
was.
3 wide into 1. They both get around the number 23. Let's take a look on board with Kyle.
Oh, wheel spin. He was in first gear, James, and that. Oh, he went to fourth or third gear. He upshifted.
I think he had a wheel spin moment, and as he went to correct the spin, remember the shift paddles are on the back of that steering wheel. It sounds like he caught a gear and upshifted. Here's from Herta's view.
Green.
So the car in front of Herta was out of line before that green
Is that
came.
Sato?
That's Sato.
So that could be what is under review. Kyle Larson not doing anything wrong from a legality standpoint, just a procedural one.
It is still Team Penske 1, 2, and 3.
I felt like every time there's a restart, it was like, oh, if restart's under review.
I'll show you rookie Christian Rasmussen. Hench, was this too brave or just super decisive or what?
Let's call it a little bit of both. I mean, this was definitely one of the most spectacular drivers to watch in practice, making some bold moves on the outside a few times.
This race
And
was definitely worth a
some
rape.
great
I do
pop.
agree
Ryan
that they got a
Hunter-Reay,
little too
luckily a very
aggressive.
experienced driver saw it coming,
Especially
made the
Visual
adjustment,
Lever
both
race.
cars got out.
Folks, keep watching the white, yellow, and black car of Colton Herta. Oh, and we've got more trouble. Catherine Legg.
Her engine actually started to go right beside my turn. I saw her engine start to smoke like that. I was like, is that an engine? I knew it right away as soon as I saw that smoke without a crash. It was like, well, someone just lost an engine. I saw that smoke. I was looking for a red car. I didn't see it. I was like,
but she showed her grit and speed and talent to put a car in the
I like
field
how they keep
again.
electronic marshalling
And unfortunately, this looks like maybe
meters
a
up
similar
for
result to
oval.
last year
That's a
in the
nice
premature
touch.
end to
But
the 500 campaign. The majority of the field dove for pit lane. Stingray Rob did not. Connor Daly did not, nor did teammates Christian Lundgaard.
I mean, Stingray Ray left enough laps. I just thought it was a weird strategy choice until he actually started leading a lot of laps. I was like, okay, maybe he's just off sequence versus everyone else.
Look out as they all go into turn one.
It is a baby dragon down the front straightaway for Stingray Rob, and Connor Daly just chewed it up and grabs the lead with ease.
Ferrucci around the outside. He rounds up Will Power in that Verizon Chevy. Look at the stars and stripes. Center of your screen. Ferrucci's on the move.
He's got ahead of both the Penske's of Newgarden and Power, trying to follow Scott.
I just read my speaker
That's Herta on Award.
with
in the yellow and white car.
although we tried to get my headphones working again for Mid-Ohio, so we have IndyCar radio.
Guys, this is racing like the last restart of the race.
Side by side, they go around the outside of Will Power. That's Rosenquist on Power.
Great move from Felix on board now with Pato.
Arrow, 5 years out.
Linus Lundqvist in the wall. The caution.
If it asked one of the YouTubers I watch, he calls it Linus sex tips.
You owe me a Coke. And that is in turn 2, guys. As he ended in turn 2, very similar to where he ended.
I think those are new trucks.
Crash, I think it started a lot earlier.
Chevy gave, because the older ones were
aggro right now. Way too gnarly for 28
See,
laps in. It is too aggro right now. And I don't know if it's the 4-hour delay, guys, but it is too aggro right now. Way too gnarly for 28 laps in.
Yeah.
The way that mid-pack is driving. I don't know how much caffeine they had to stay jacked up for this afternoon, but in a lot of cases, too much.
Too much, and on a completely green racetrack. We already talked about it a little bit. With that rain, there's just no
we're just that's where I got that from. We're just trying way too aggressively for this early for a race.
We're seeing them here in the first 30.
The AMR safety team have been way busier than they thought they would or hoped they would. We thank them for their service. Keep your eye on the American Legion.
4 wide?
Linus Lundqvist. Whoa, he went right on the inside, lost control.
Why were they trying 4 wide?
And it didn't pay off.
Why were they trying 4 wide? Look at this.
Whoa, keep your eye on the American.
I knew he was a rookie, but maybe it was late of a race, but visibly of a race, you think spotters would be telling people to calm down, like, why? Hi, buddy. Sorry, I got to stretch around my cat, like, okay, you could argue that's 3 wide at a point, but
Legion Honda of Linus Lundqvist.
I don't know. Would you guys would anyone? I don't know if this would be. Yeah, I guess you could. I don't know, because you consider that 4 wide. I was saving a 4 wide for a brief second. And that's what caused it. Like, you can really see the track's not wide enough for this. Excuse me. We're gonna do the poor man's teleprompter again. So let me open Paint. Of course, with Smith and Wesson, I'm talking about 5500, but but anyways, like, why are we going 4 wide here? Like, like right here. I'm just gonna take just a green because you know. Oh, excuse me. Like, look, grass is gonna come. This should be your warning point for hey, coming up over grass. Like, I don't understand. I'm gonna save this because I just want to know.
Them for their service.
Hell, one second. I don't know why it's not trying to capture YouTube now. There we go. Anyways, why are we going 4 wide? We're not even. We're just past quarter distance. No, we were quarter distance. I can't even math. Like, we were a quarter way through the race, and we're racing like it's the last lap.
The American Legion Honda of Linus Lundqvist. Whoa, he went right on the inside, lost control. It was an ambitious move, and it didn't pay off.
Eric Ricky, but you should have enough sense by now
leads this field back to green
to realize that 4 wide at IMS is not going to work.
McLaughlin and Santino Ferrucci, the yellow submarine to the front.
How about Ferrucci? 2 wide on Stingray Rob.
My race control should have sent a note
pulling away
to all the crew chiefs about, or even strategists, tell them to calm the heck down.
Remember, Ferrucci was behind him before that second.
I thought we were gonna have a lot more team naps without. I mean, 4 wide again. Like, what are we doing?
No lessons learned after that last crash. Everybody just as psycho, mid to farther back.
I mean, yeah, really. How else do you describe this besides psycho?
Herta, guys, is on an absolute tear, trying to get a move done now on Will Power into turn 1.
Newgarden on Ray Hall into turn 1. Then Power, then Herta, then Palou.
And Herta has 2 sponsors, excuse me. Why didn't even tell him to save a car? You only have lead damage. Just say, you're going to go to the end of the lead lap. But Herta, please come to pit. Because just like a road course race, you can replace your wing. In fact, Carp Dave already do a hot stop, repair the wing for that situation. So I don't know what his pit box was doing. They always have your TV feed on. They should have told Herta, hey, refire the car. Ask him to refire you. You only have lead damage. Bring it back slowly.
The 24.
Bring it back slowly or get towed back, which we can do by using TV hoop. I'm sorry, for anti-roll hoop. They put a rope around it and they have to try to pull you. They could have had them pulled back to pit. You'll see what I'm talking about a little bit, but I think his pit box cost him the 500, not Herta. Like, how is Herta supposed to know? You sit very low in the car. How is he supposed to know only his wing was damaged? And then Rosenquist's engine was like, yeah, okay, I'm done. This is too late. It's past my bedtime. Good night. I mean, listen to that.
And Rosenquist was having a great run.
That is just one sick engine.
Was having a great run.
It was Chevrolet that had the challenges in qualifying.
Like, okay, let's listen to it one more time. Like,
and Rosenquist was having a great run.
This is the first time hearing it with audio. I'm just gonna let you listen to it.
Third Honda.
and Rosenquist was having a great run.
It was Chevrolet
Bring it if you can.
that had the challenges in qualifying.
Not so sure
Now
about
it's
that
Honda in
Spas.
the race.
See most of the field now peeling off into pit lane. Another set of yellow flag stops. This is where the guys and
I
girls
still don't
over the wall
understand.
make their money. Kevin.
Santonio Ferrucci is going to be the first of the leaders to hit his box. He was warned. Callum Ilott pitting in front of him is way behind him, so he may have to hold.
Oh, look who won, Monaco.
As you might expect, Colton Herta +9. He wants no changes.
But
When Alexander Rossi was asked by Brian Barnhart, his strategist, you want any changes? One word answer. Nope. Very happy.
it's
with
over
all
for
7
crash up
cars.
start by
That's been
red flag.
McLaughlin in pit stall number 1.
So everyone got a
P2
free
very
pit
happy.
stop.
They
So
did indeed try to
basically,
save a little bit of fuel, waiting on that fuel
maybe
right
when tire
now.
race on one set of
McLaughlin
tires.
once again uses that number 1
Like-
pit stall to his advantage. But how about Rossi maybe gaining some spots
That
there?
was slow out of the box for McLaughlin, uncharacteristic.
the only way you can
Also
change
slow
tire
for
in F1 or
Ferrucci and
IndyCar
Rossi.
during red flags is if you have a puncture.
And Colton Herta was blocked there as well, trying to get
Like,
out.
I mean, what
Second also
was
slow for that was slow out of the box for McLaughlin, uncharacteristic,
like?
and also
I
slow
don't know
for
what
Ferrucci and
Rossi was doing here. That's why I don't like him. He's a jackass.
And Colton Herta was blocked there as well, trying to get
He
out.
about killed
It was a mad scramble.
Simon one
Have
year.
a look at this. Rossi versus McLaughlin. That's
I
one.
don't know how it's not unsafe release.
Hello swerves at Newgarden, but I think gives up almost position on the timing line with that swerve because
Like,
Newgarden was
please
able
tell me
to-
how this is not an
Yeah,
unsafe
watch-
release.
Have a look.
Like, you can clearly see Herta. Alright, I'm gonna have to bring out for poor man's teleprompter again. Whoops. Wrong button. Ha 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 ha. Like. Actually.
And Rossi.
Seriously, how is that not unsafe release, man?
Was blocked there as well, trying to get out. It was a mad scramble. Have a look at this. Rossi trying to get out. It was a mad scramble. Have a look at this.
I mean, I don't know. I want to know what IndyCar officials were looking at during this replay. Like, hang on, I don't know why it doesn't like him. I'm trying to take screenshots and make it support me in teleprompter, but just don't. I just don't understand how it's not an unsafe release. Like, there's no way that Rossi right here is at full speed. And he's already having to avoid McLaughlin. Like, and then you see Herta right there. Like, how's that not unsafe release, man? You could, right? Here is where we do a stop, as you can tell by the markings. Like, how's that not an unsafe release? Like, Bob Rossi didn't win because it would have been a very controversial win looking at this. Like, but it's an unsafe release. I'm not saying because I'm a Herta fan, I'm saying it because I'm a fan of safety. Like, excuse me, I don't understand how it's not unsafe
It was
release.
a mad scramble. Have a look at this. Rossi versus McLaughlin. That's one.
Yeah, watch this.
I mean,
Pelosi.
Rossi versus
Pillow, Newgarden, and Herta all had to slam over brakes and take avoiding action to avoid hitting Rossi. How the hell was Fat not an unsafe release? Like, now I'm glad Newgarden won. Because if he would have lost because of this, I'll be very furious. I'm even a Newgarden fan. I mean, he can be a jackass sometimes. Wow. Jackass is like my word of the day, but look how beautiful that Pride car is. It just fits paint scheme so perfectly, but please, when you force free cars to check up, how the hell it's not our unsafe release?
Rossi versus McLaughlin. That's one.
Yeah, watch.
Blow even looked up so hard he hit Newgarden. How the hell is that not an unsafe release?
This. Pelosi swerves at Newgarden, but I think gives up almost position on the timing line with that swerve because Newgarden was able to speed ahead a little bit.
And then you heard Colton Herta say that he thought Rossi held him up. He did have to hit the brakes for Rossi's release, but look
that
at the
it's
green
an
and black car,
unsafe release.
Rinus VeeKay being investigated for an unsafe release.
Yeah, that's going to be a drive-through because you are not.
But Rossi's wasn't an unsafe release.
With cars running.
Okay.
There, as you see, Alex Palou gets the knife out here and goes.
Okay.
Back under racing for.
Okay. I'm gonna make this a separate highlight just for 500 coverage. I'm going to put it on my YouTube if it wants to go put a full VOD, but I'm sorry. I can't get over this. We force free cars to check up, and two cars almost wreck on pit trying to avoid another car that had to check up. That is the definition of unsafe release. Like, come on. What the hell do you watch IndyCar Race Control?
Look at this. Rossi versus McLaughlin. That's one.
Yeah, watch this.
Palou had to check up and almost yeeted Newgarden
almost position on the
into the wall.
With that swerve because Newgarden was able to speed ahead.
He had to brake check so hard, or check up, excuse me, so hard that he almost swerved.
Have to hit the brakes for Rossi's release, but look at the green and
like,
black car, Rinus VeeKay.
And that's not
investigated for an unsafe release.
Yeah, that's going to be a drive-through because you are not supposed to go straight to the high line with cars running there.
I mean, after we get done watching, I'm just gonna see if I can find excuse me.
Goes.
For boxcar. I don't think that was a penalty.
Here we go, 4 wide again on the front stretch up front. Daily Robb, but Scott McLaughlin says this is my corner.
Header around the outside in the yellow, white and black Cambridge.
Now I see that. That's a clear and obvious unsafe lap.
I've never seen
see if I can hold the box score
2x2 here at the Speedway, guys. This
on my phone.
On that high line, and now Herta trying to get around the 41 of Stingray Robb.
Restarts today, absolute insanity, especially in the meat of the pack. Castro Neves and Award mixing it up back there. Alexander Rossi and Alex Palou run nose to tail up front.
That was a decisive, determined move by Scott McLaughlin, but Rob is able to come back, takes the top spot.
Scott Dixon in the blue and orange car trying to make moves, but there's Santino Ferrucci making
I'll
moves again.
try to pull it up on my computer when we get done watching this, but how is that an unsafe? How's that an unsafe release? It's beyond me. All right, right over. We're back on to covering for 500.
I can tell you that we've got a note from Race Control, Rinus VeeKay, unsafe release. We showed you the replay before we went to the break, and he.
But Rossi's wasn't okay.
Okay. How cool is this to see?
Okay.
Oh no! Big crash!
And here's the part where his team should have just told him.
What happened to one of the pre-race favorites who was running in second place and looking great?
I don't understand why they didn't just tell her, hey, your front wing is damaged. Slowly bring it back. or just have it. I don't know if they can do it on ovals, but I've seen them on road
I
courses.
think the front wing's damaged. I don't know about the rest of the car.
We didn't see a lot, but he is quick. He must know something we don't, Townsend, because he is quick to get out.
Right front, left front looks okay. Left rear, right rear looks okay. The nose is collapsed, but that's easily replaceable on pit lane.
I don't see any damage on the floor. I don't see any damage on the back of the car. But again, he must
Why
know
didn't his
something
team
we don't.
say
Let's listen.
anything?
We're on the wall, guys.
James, I don't know what happened. It sounded a little weird, almost like the driveline locked.
Why
up.
didn't
It
his
was a weird
team?
loose sound. But I'll go back. He didn't hit anything on all four corners. Maybe the left front a little bit.
Maybe, but you could
Not
do
bad.
it. You could do a steering arm or something like that. But he had a huge save, kind of reminiscent of that testing spin when he was having to avoid Will Power. No, I don't think the left front even touched.
Did.
I think it's just a nose cone, Townsend.
Man, he should stay in that thing.
All right, here they are.
Like, what was his pit box watching?
Ferrucci. He just commented, he said, I felt like I was sliding all over the place, and then I saw what happened to Colton Herta. He's glad to have a pit stop. Further up, Joseph Newgarden
Like-
wants to take a little bit of downforce off. He's got that easy out, Marty.
Kevin, other than one restart today,
I think next year I'm trying to get my video board just for like pit stops and for final lap.
A little bit of an issue on entry to the corner. They're going to make a wing adjustment here. Scott McLaughlin pits.
Then we had a
from the lead.
stall on
See if that
pit.
clutch issue bothers him this time. Maybe because a teammate, Joseph Newgarden, leaps him here on pit road. Oh, and a problem on pit
Yeah,
road.
the
Lee.
Guy Care Chevy of Ed Carpenter, the owner-driver. What has happened? Check it out. Oh, Callum Ilott got shoved into his pit box. They had to push him out of the way and wait for Ed.
What was?
Here we go.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Oh, Callum happened.
What?
Check it out. Oh, Callum
Kirkwood,
Ilott
bud, what are you
got
doing?
shoved
No
into
wonder you
his
got a
pit
penalty,
box. They
bozo.
had to push him out of the way and wait for Ed. Here
What
we
was
go,
Kirkwood
back
doing
racing
there?
in Indianapolis
Did he
Motor
forget to?
Speedway.
Did he
Rear
somehow turn off his
Midcape
speed
is at the
limiter
front of the
for a
field.
second?
He's on a different strategy. And around
Oh,
goes
it's insanity,
Christian
and we're moving
Lundgaard,
halfway.
Sweeping right around in the Hy-Vee Honda. But look at Joseph Newgarden.
How about
that yellow and
Ferrucci?
red machine.
Ferrucci again making moves. Passes McLaughlin. Those two cars are on the same
Like, this is going to be
strategy.
one of the longest podcasts for a while, but
Ultimately
it's,
leading that primary
this race
strategy.
deserves it.
News from race control. Kyle Kirkwood.
Gee, I wonder why.
Will need to come to pit lane. Avoidable contact for hitting Callum
I don't
Ilott
know
on
about
pit
that.
lane.
I don't know about that. I would appeal that if it's possible, James. We'll look at a replay.
I didn't know. Avoidable
Callum Ilott
contact.
Never transitioned out of the fast lane for his stop. He just jammed on the brakes. Watch this. I don't know about that call. Everybody's jacked up, and Callum Ilott really should be fading to straddle that pit lane and show that his box is coming up. You can't expect Kyle Kirkwood to know where Callum Ilott's pit is.
I think you look at any insurance adjuster will tell you if the contact comes from the back, Marty, it's probably their fault.
Well, Kyle Kirkwood agrees
Yeah,
with
but-
you guys. He said, how in the world do we get a penalty when someone slows down in the fast lane right in front of me? That was not our fault, Dylan.
So Colton Herta
Wah,
has
wah,
been
wah,
released from
cry
the
me a
Care Center.
river.
Car is in the garage. They put a new front wing on it, and Colton is getting ready to climb back in the race car. They'll have to wheel it back to gasoline
This
alley.
team cost
But
him
he is
so many
over here
points.
just to the
Certainly
left
needs
of
to
our
leave him
camera.
ready.
He
I'm
can scoot
sorry.
back up, getting ready to climb back in the 26. So you guys are right. Minimal damage.
Let's show you this on board the Arrow McLaren Chevy Pato.
I know he's
Award.
signed extension recently, but I'm sorry. There's either he needs to leave Andrade or Andrade needs some serious changes. I want to see Herta win a championship because I'm a Herta fan. Well, I'm a Will Power fan. He has 2 championships. I've seen both.
Wow, they spun the tires up. You
I want to see Herta win a championship. It's going to happen someday, but
get away with 1, but not 2. Ninja hand.
his team needs to stop costing him massive
This
points.
time for Christian
He
Lundgaard,
dropped
and the other changes have been very minor. A slight wing adjustment early.
lots of
fresh
points.
tires that set him on his way.
Now, unfortunately, it's the Will
With Lundgaard
Power,
coming in, that
so
has put Joseph Newgarden to the front. The defending
I can hope a tweet of
It's the first time he's
points
led
post
today.
500.
Is
Although I'll
Newgarden
probably show you at the
driving
end of this
to
video.
back-to-back victories for the first time
Hopefully.
anyone's done it in more than 20 years.
Marky Sexton trip was the first one to win.
Oh, it's Ryan Hunter-Ray.
World's, as we say, world's fastest lawnmower.
Great job to keep that car down and not spear back onto the racetrack into the path of oncoming cars, T-Bell.
You can see the Firestone white wall is missing on the right front, which means I think he got
the
a
wall.
turn 2 wall with understeer. And then the grass.
Oh, look at all the grass on the track. What was that, turn 2?
Yikes, wait till you see this.
That's
replay.
beat. Oh, man, the grass crew.
They tell how graphic it was. Check it out.
Excuse me.
Oh. What was the fade? Was that Dixon?
It was.
Where's Dixon going, bro?
Whoa.
And then
maybe it's just a that's just a
through
racing
the grass
incident.
in
Let's be
front of
honest here.
traffic at over 200 miles an hour. That's a terrifying moment for a driver.
Team Penske 1 and 2, and it's the defending winner who will bring this.
Like I said,
and Scott McLaughlin, they're side by side.
yesterday should have been Newgarden's first Indy 500 win. I don't agree with a red flag. But I gave him his first.
On the outside of Rossi as well. We got cars high. We got a spin.
Andretti, Marco Andretti.
Oh,
just
Andretti Global. Andretti
That rear
Global
wing
has
did
had
not have a good
Marcus
day.
Ericsson, Marco Andretti. Now
Colton Herta
and Colton Herta, plus the Kyle Kirkwood drive-through penalty.
Mario's like, oh my gosh, this is why I live Team CU. I can't take this crap anymore. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
This is what happened to Marco. He's right in the middle.
Maybe Mario needs to take over the team. Maybe that's what they need.
Super early, he gets into a
maybe not take over the team, but help
if you've ever
Michael.
Had that on a motorcycle, and he just keeps chasing it, and then finally has to lock it down here on the.
No, but I sure really fast if I was like map free insurance.
Tail wags.
Let's go! Green flag flies here in Indy.
Brilliant jump for Scotty Mack. Watch those.
My
two
laps is a
green
timing
cars. They've been
system.
Going at it, Rasmussen and Canapino.
Larson on the inside.
So.
And Palou is forced up high.
Rossi on the outside of Ferrucci. He used the car in front as a pick. Ferrucci wanted to pull out, but he had nowhere to go. Rossi blocked him in, ran the high side, got the position. Now running.
But just remember last year's race because we didn't have any controversial finishes. At least in my opinion. I don't.
Kyle Larson and goes to the outside. They're 3 wide further back.
119 of 200 is still too early for 3 wide, in my opinion.
Honko's Hollinger car. He went right by.
Honestly, I haven't seen single file for a long time.
Callum on that curb on the inside of 4. We've seen it catch drivers out. He managed to get it done. Now
I mean, there was lots of passing, but even 2 wide would be nice. I just don't understand how Rossi didn't get a drive-through penalty for unsafe release. That was clearly an obvious unsafe release.
Doing it, they're still trying to extend their window. They want to get to probably lap 135 before they pit.
I don't know why they didn't just say, hey, Herta, your nose is damaged. Box, box, box. That's the easy replacement.
Pits from the lead with 70 to go in the Indy 500, trying to go back-to-back for the first time since Elio Castroneves.
It should have been Marcus Ericsson who won last year.
So he's been waiting for this stop to try to make the car a little bit better. Slight turn of front wing, and Newgarden is back out.
So, you know, he's coming up a ticket again. So, he always have last year's winner on your ticket. My ticket's still in my dad's car.
Oh, big lock up from Kyle
Man, when the sun came out, I was like, I guess I knew it was going to make this one bad. And boy, did it! We had to go 50. My dad had to go 50 in a 70. He was training so hard. At one point, we were going 30 in a 55. He was training so hard. And then trying to get on 70 off of 65. People were driving too fast for conditions, and they had to have 2 fire trucks in a police car blocking the accident scene. So I need to get the Illinois Department of Transportation app soon if it Indianapolis, Indiana Department of Transportation app if they have one like OGO. So
How about Alexander Rossi to the front.
2 for 1 from Alexander Rossi. Not only McLaughlin, he got Newgarden as well. Rossi to the front.
It's just so funny how Rossi was in the hunt of racing Bobby Sherman in because he got away with a clear and obvious unsafe release.
It's a drag race, but the power and the
Like,
advantage is going to go to
when a driver
Rossi.
says it's an unsafe release, I'm pretty sure the drivers
Palou gets by Ferrucci.
are good.
Rasmussen and Newgarden.
Excuse me, I'm not just saying it because I'm a Herder fan. I'm saying it because it was an actual unsafe release.
How did they all fit? How did nobody hit? That was incredible.
So,
How is the racetrack that clean as Palou now? 3 wide, Palou to the front. Oh, yellow out.
Big one for Willpower. It's
and then
over
my day just with a bad to worse.
Willpower. And that's not what Scott Dixon wanted to see. It allows the field that needed to stretch fuel.
Will was fine, but
to catch
my
up.
day. Now that car was destroyed, unfortunately.
It's been his this year. On the front row, started from second, and had a good month of May.
I mean, unfortunately, his wife was having health problems.
On the outside of Christian Rasmussen.
30 year couldn't recover.
Just got high, got loose, and got in the wall.
Here comes Pato.
I know it's on every car, but how much taunting would that be to wreck and then see the caution lights come on?
3 behind him, Joseph Newgarden up high around
Like-
VK and Palou. We got a car up high, but keeps it out of the wall.
Newgarden thinks he's at Iowa Speedway.
The fact that
McLaren with the flex on the
Rossi was leading is an absolute joke.
And further back, it's getting dicey.
Arrow, McLaren 1-2, Ganassi.
As you saw after he lost his drive-through, he couldn't recover well. So,
Wheel to wheel into turn 3 with Kyle Kirkwood.
we cost 3 cars to check up. It almost cost 2 cars to wreck up pit and don't get a penalty.
Kirkwood still in it.
Tucking out and heading up the inside. Teammate
Does he
on
like
teammate.
get some kind
O'Rourke
of
retakes
like
the lead
he's
in
on
this
Survivor,
race.
gets immunity idol or
Look
something?
at this, Alexander Rossi on
Like
Jason
winning the
Newgarden.
85, 150, 500 gets you immunity idol from clearing off his penalties.
These 2 cars will blend with those that just pitted. Dixon and O'Ward, there they are in the short shoot. This is the battle for the win of the Indy 500.
Watch over here, coming out.
So-
Dixon, but the others are at speed.
Rossi gets a little bit of a toe off O'Ward. Both him and Newgarden.
I don't know what that was. I know we tried to get a toe, but just try to get a toe off of Newgarden.
Dixon getting up to
Because
speed.
he's at full
Joseph has
speed,
momentum.
like,
Will he get him on the front
that
straight?
could have been a terrifying Billy Walker accident.
Dixon still trying to accelerate.
Poor kid lost both his legs because of a sudden stop. Like, I didn't see that, and I did not like that move.
We haven't mentioned Pato O'Ward for a couple of laps, but I've been watching closely, and the driver of the Arrow number 5 suddenly seems to be finding his groove again.
This was the second best Indy 500 ever attended. I'm still.
20 laps ago, O'Ward is going forward.
I'm sorry, but the first one, the best one ever attended was the
You just get
2021
the sense
Indianapolis
that
500. Because
Pato
not only did Julio win his fourth, it was just
will be
such good racing, man.
with a second place here. He has the car. He has the fuel.
But I have a feeling we're gonna show a final 3 laps, so I'm just gonna shut up and let you watch.
2 laps to go, and Pato's got his teammate Alexander Rossi right behind as well. Newgarden, O'Ward, Rossi, Dixon, and Palou.
You can see the balance in that race car. He is nervous. He is balancing that thing on the absolute edge.
You know what to do now.
Great job hanging on to it. He's got a nice run coming to turn 3.
And decides not to take it. That tells you everything you need to know.
That shocks me.
If a yellow comes out now, we can't red flag it.
White flag, amigo. White flag.
White flag, amigo.
Here it comes.
There has never been a Mexican driver win the Indianapolis 500. Maybe that time is now. With 1 more lap to go, Pato goes to the lead.
He's not going to lift this time. He did it against Ericsson and lost. Pato O'Ward to the front off of turn 2.
5 back. 6 back.
O'Ward tries to break the draft. Newgarden's like, I've been in this situation before. Joseph Newgarden around the outside of Pato O'Ward. This is mind-blowing. Joseph Newgarden had to wait 12 times to win it. Joseph Newgarden is a two-time Indy 500 winner. Oh my goodness.
I'm just glad Rossi didn't win that because if I went Newgarden almost got taken out pit during Rossi's clear unsafe release. It's just hilariously stupid.
It's one of the most emotionally draining Indy 500s you've ever been a part of, win or lose.
No doubt, no doubt. I knew we could win this race again, and just a matter of getting it right. There's no better way to win a race than that. I mean,
I like how even his kid,
I gotta give it up to Pop,
who really
as well.
looks like him, needs to pit pass. Like,
driver.
how do I know you're not some fake Newgarden?
So it's not just a good pass; it's also, someone that's incredibly clean. So I mean, I got to give hats off to Pato. He could have easily won this race too, but it just fell our way. And I'm just so proud of everybody, proud of this whole team. Luke at home, who not here but deserves to be here. Tim, they're a huge part of this team. But Raul and JD did a great job this whole month. And to have Shell on board, we're running 100% renewable fuel because of these guys since last year. Everyone that partners with us, Team Chevy, just a great day. I'm glad we got it in today too. I really thought we were racing tomorrow.
Up next, it's the Chevrolet Detroit Grand Prix, Sunday.
Yeah, we got Detroit
on USA Network.
But yeah. Anyway, we're now. We had Bell win a Range Shorts and Coke 600. So, but I actually want to see some highlights because I really didn't get to see much. I didn't get to see every race. So give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm taking tomorrow off. Where's my? No. Alright. No, I'm glad it got rained out. They deserved it for having Trump there.
So everyone, please join us in saying, gentlemen, start your engines!
I missed the start race because we were watching one of the best Indy 500s I've seen in years. My second favorite I've attended.
The Coca-Cola 600 is underway.
Yeah, I like how I just so smart on track from previous pyrotechnics.
Ty Gibbs in command. Byron, Bell, Chevy, Toyota side by side for second.
Well, this is a really long race, as we've documented several times.
Well, it's supposed to be a long race, but
at the front of this field as long as you can. Your car is going to be tight. It's going to be loose. You're going to be in traffic. You're going to have things happen. But anything you can do to stay as close to the front of this field as you can until it gets dark is so important at the start of this race.
I think it's easier to pass at the end of these runs. We got
You can tell not a lot happened for stage 1 because of the way they cut to lap
That car gets
87.
straightened out and down to the apron, but caution waves for B.J. McLeod.
He took for last chick.
Just like William Byron yesterday, just gets to that three-quarter mark in the corner and back stepped out on him.
You can tell not much happened.
At the back of the top 10,
I just want to know how IndyCar was able to narrow that 500 down to 30 minutes. Under 30 minutes, excuse me.
Alex Bowman, Christopher Bell, Martin Truex, the top 5.
That I knew because I checked on my phone.
Caution is out at lap 158, and this is the reason why. That is Ryan Blaney's crew unable to push his car off of pit road.
So that's close pit, so that's caution.
So NASCAR has put out the caution. They're going to bring the one of the wreckers out to remove that car.
Yeah, you don't want cars going around with just track vehicles on.
Join JJ Yaley in the garage area.
I thought we got a little better. We were 7th in the first stage. And
That's tire.
Looking forward to continue to work on
Richard Gear Racing, not our fault.
We were worried about that car, William Byron, and it's just had no problems whatsoever after that contact with the wall. Drove straight to the lead.
And then caution again.
Yellow.
Guys, I don't think no Grexon's car is supposed to look like that for Bass Pro Shops America scheme. That's why. Thank God for that. Save for barrier.
Hard to tell what happened right there other than he was headed down the racetrack.
I don't know. It's only halfway in this race. It's going to take a long time to fix it. Is that something we have to do?
Caution. Back straight away.
Wow, what a smoke screen from Harrison Burton. Good Lord.
Harrison Burton.
Fix it. Is that something we
Watch
have
for
to do?
smoke screen, guys.
Back straight away. Harrison Burton.
Right there.
Who knew I would spend the most time on hockey and racing?
I did.
That's my two favorite sports.
That car starts to turn, and if you've got too much
Yeah.
wheel,
We're approaching. Oh, we're getting ready.
I don't see him hit anything. And you
Whee!
said that I think he may have lost it.
Whee! Most tires were destroyed.
Stage, so pit road is closed, and it looks like we'll end this stage under caution.
And then that made race official.
And so these will be the stage results. Christopher Bell will get his 3rd stage win this year. Walter introduced in the drivers' meeting that are here. Turn 2, car on the wall.
Hi, welcome to Chili's. As you can see, our car we spent so much money on is spinning. hits for high menu prices.
I think it just came out from underneath of him, Kevin.
Yeah, well, when you get into turn 1 right there, the car goes over. There's a whole bunch of bumps getting in the corner, and it kind of gets light. And if you get too much speed or hit those bumps wrong, it'll just back out from underneath the car, and that's what happens.
Hopefully, we don't have a rain delay next year during Indy 500 because I love getting home about midway through stage 1 or during stage 2. Flopping off the couch and then almost falling asleep because I'm exhausted.
That was awesome. But you see the Hunt Brothers Pizza onboard camera with Joey Logano. This car was terrible to start with, and now we see a caution.
I see a helicopter coming. There's Larson. It's a caution for weather, guys.
We believe that is Kyle Larson's goal.
I was like, I was waiting in my dad's car.
There he is.
And I heard caution for whatever. I was like, I mean, after the storms we got, because I'm pretty sure, pretty sure the system right went through Indianapolis, went through Charlotte.
We can't sacrifice the spots of the car by just putting him in if this is just a little delay right here. You know, if the rain is going to come, which we all think it is, I think we've got to keep you out.
Yeah, it's not going to be a little delay. It was not a little delay. In fact, it's for race.
I think I just heard a lightning strike call. That means these cars will come down to pit road.
Yep.
That
was a red flag for lightning.
Under here efficiently, not lose
Fox has to evacuate the camera crews. The spotters have to leave because the spotters are very. Spotters and camera workers, they are in a very vulnerable position.
This is not over for the 5 car whatsoever.
It was, in fact, it was over for.
The 600 is official. Christopher Bell is the winner. Coca-Cola 6.
This is not over for the 5 car.
This is not over for 5 car. That Clint jinxed the hell out of that, man.
Christopher Bell is the winner, his 8th career win. So here's a look at the top 10. We've discussed the first 4. Denny
What, they got
Hamlin,
to lap 2?
Christopher Bell
What
is
lap
the
did I call it
winner,
on?
his 8th career win. So here's a look at the top
I'm gonna
10.
pull it up on my
First 4. Denny Hamlin
NASCAR
had
app.
issues
It's nice to
on
always
pit
have.
road with Christopher Buescher pitted right in front of him. Who's going to be able to get in? Who's going to be able to get out? That made for an interesting part of the night. Chase Elliott had a bunch of runs in the top 5. Ross Chastain led a bunch of laps here.
Yeah, but even make it to stage 4.
Well, Mike, certainly a unique victory lane tonight, Christopher Bell. You come racing around the corner.
I wonder if they just.
You were.
I wonder if they waited until the lightning was gone because we knew we were going to call for a race, but they just wanted to do a safe victory celebration.
Battles before the rain comes. Did you know those were the moments that was going to be the most important battle at the end?
I mean, I knew that there was going to be a chance of it. Can the boys in the booth hear me right now?
Yes.
Can they?
Yes.
Yes, you're shaking your head, yes. So I'm literally on the couch, like half asleep, right? And we're going through this radioactive stuff, and I am already like mentally prepared to go racing. And then all of a sudden we come on, we see Mike Harvick and Clint in the booth, and I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? They start talking, and I'm like, what? And the phone goes off and say they called it. So what a twist of emotions, man. I have never been through that emotion before in my life.
Well, at least you were quick on the track. You were quick to get over here to Victory Lane after being half asleep on this weekend where we honor and remember so many with the names of the phones on the windshields of these race cars. You've won a lot of races, but how special is this one?
Yeah, I mean, this is everything. We had TK on the windshield, Thomas Kennedy, and unfortunately, the Kennedy family just left. So that's disappointing that they couldn't stay for Victory Lane, but I'm very, very proud and honored to carry their name on the windshield. And Memorial Day weekend, it's not about racing. It's about honoring and remembering. And I'm just thankful that those who have served allowed us to do what we love to do on this Sunday evening. So I can't thank all the guys at Ream enough. All of our partners at Ream, DeWalt, Toyota, Yahoo, they deserve this. It's been a heck of a trying 8 weeks or so, and to get our second.
Oh, what's the award Rookie of the Year for Indy 500?
Trying 8 weeks or so. How far behind you is that now after a night like tonight?
Man, it feels so good to win or lose, just to have a great race to go off of, right?
Yeah, a lot of interview for time failing. But anyways, yeah. Anyways, let's move on to future predictions portion, where I try to predict the future. But the race is on the 2nd of June, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, let me check when Game 4 is, because Game 4 will be Wednesday. I don't know why I did my hair like that. Yeah. I think for this, I thought you're gonna lose this series, but they're not going down without a fight. Why is it like that? So they win Game 3, take the lead, lose Game 4, lose the lead. think Dallas is going to win in 7, unfortunately. I know because they were earlier at 6.5 spots, but yeah. Might as well do this till Wednesday, guys. I'm going to be watching Eve Rainy Cars with my mom this weekend after we go to the Strawberry Festival. So, 31st, what is this? Friday. Alright, so that'll put me in the lead. Tied. Tied again. Wait. Lead. So 2-1, 2-2, 3-2, 3-3. Hang on. I think they win tonight. So 2-1 in game 4 loss, unfortunately. So game 2, game 3, then game 3, game 4, game 5 is Friday, right? Yeah, that's the 31st. Game 3, game 4. Even June 2nd will be a Monday. No. Sorry, race day. Haha. So. Is Canada June 2nd or the week after? I think with back to back would be the week after. Yeah, Canada's not overnight, that's what I thought. So. I think Will Power finally gets a win. I think Colton Herter, I was trying to come by his name. Get Socket. I think Ward gets third. I think Dallas is going to win in 7, unfortunately. Which game 7 would be on a Tuesday. And where is NASCAR next weekend? Or I guess this weekend. Gateway. At 3:30. So. Gonna pictures again. Yeah, but that was one of the longer podcasts I've done because I had to just cover so much of Indy 500. But that will do it for today. So, like, so thank you guys for watching. God bless. Okay, it is his birthday. Alright, so we're going to read this guy, Cody. He's a great streamer. And it's a birthday stream. So, he's... it's called... Some people call it Marble Monday. I was going to race someone else. But Vanessa was his birthday, so why not do a birthday raid? So, if you can, be sure to wish Cody a happy birthday. So, for now... Alright, Alex, if you guys are watching, God bless. I still believe that Jesus is Lord. And I'll see you Friday. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!